Hello everyone, this is Sanu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about a new topic which is called version control using Git and GitHub. What is Git and what is GitHub? And we're going to see a few command line regarding the Git and GitHub. Let's get started. First of all, let's try to download and install Git in our local system. This is the Git website installed for Windows. It's already installed on my machine. You can see there are different versions available for Windows, Mac OS, Linux, or built from source. You can select which operating system you're using and download the application and get installed. For me, the Git is already installed. Let me show you. Yeah, this is a blank directory. I'm just opening the Git here. If you press Shift key and right click on your mouse, it will open like this. And we can see open Git bash here. It will open the Git bash command line interface here. With the font size. Okay. Git status. As of now, it is not initialized. So if you want to initialize the Git for any folder, you have to execute the command git edit. Now it got initialized. Now it is in the master branch. Let's discuss few topics regarding the Git and then come back to the command line. So what is Git? It is a distributed version control system used to track the code changes. It helps developers to manage source code, collaborate with the teams, and maintain the project history. Okay. It tracks the code changes, always allow rollback to previous versions, and support collaboration work locally in your machine. But whereas what is GitHub? GitHub is an online repository. It's called as a cloud repository for the Git. We can enable team collaboration using GitHub, and it support pull requests and code reviews, and we can integrate CI/CD pipeline with the GitHub. Okay, the next topic is what are the difference between Git and GitHub. Git is a version control system, whereas GitHub is a cloud hosted platform. Git works locally, whereas GitHub is work online. Okay, Git traces and tracks the code changes, whereas in GitHub we are storing the repositories. Git is installed on the local machine where we are working, and GitHub is accessed through web. And we have already installed the Git, and then let's see a few command line. Okay, now first command we can see what is the Git version. Git version. We can see the which version of the Git is installed on our machine. And if you are installing for the first time, there are few things need to be configured, just like global username, global email ID, and these are the major two things we need to initialize. We need to set up a username, what is our name, that need to be given, and also the user email, we have to give our email ID. And the first command which I have shown is git init to initialize any Git repository. And now let's see what is the status of this GitHub. Now Git status. Now we are on branch master. There is no commit. Let's create a file. Let's if you saw the Git status, we can see one file which is not committed. To add a file to the staging directory, we have to add git add file name. It will be added to the staging directory, staging location. And if you see the Git status again, we can see now it is added to the staging. So to commit any changes, we have to do git commit hyphen m and give the message first commit. Now it is being committed to the GitHub repository. Now if you see the Git status, I think it will be nothing to be committed. Now let's go ahead and create a GitHub repository and see what are the commands available for the GitHub. Yeah, I'm going to create a new repository called Git testing or test. It's available. I'm not going to enable any options. Get create repository. While we're creating a repository, we'll get two commands like this. If you want, you can execute this command. As of now, I don't need any readme. I've already initialized the Git in that particular repository and already committed. Now, if you want, you can be there in the same master branch. If you want to rename the master branch to main, you can use this command. Now, this is a master branch. If you execute this command, this master branch will be renamed to main. See, the name has been changed. Now, I'm going to add this repository. This has a remote repository here. Sorry, what is this command not found? What is that? Git remote origin. Yes. All right. Now, if you want to see the remote repository, it what happened? We remote systems. You see, this is the Git remote repository we have this. So what we can do now is clear the screen, and we have already committed few changes into the Git. If you want to move those files to the GitHub, then git push origin hyphen and give the command of a new origin name. If you execute this command, what are the changes committed in our local repo? It will reflect in the remote repository. Now just move to the remote repository. We will go ahead and refresh the page here. See those test.tsc file has came page said nothing is there, nothing added here. Let's edit this file. Search. Okay. Its status. If you want to do the commit right away, then we can use this command git hyphen and give the command. Let's see whether it will work or not. Yes, it's working. And git push origin. It will push to the remote repository. If you refresh this page, we can see the message which we have saved there. Yes, we push to the remote repository. So let's see a few more other commands which is helpful for um, working with the Git and GitHub. One is git log, and we can see all the log which we have done before and done so far. If you see, we have done this command. Now the main is pointing to this one, and if it is a long running project and all, we can see all the Git commit we have done and what are the things which we have done, and we can see the commit hash message here. And as of now, this head is pointing to the main. Head means what are the latest change that we had did. That is pointing to the main branch that we are in the main branch now. Now let's see some other command. We have seen this push command, git push command to push the code from local repos to remote repo. And Another command is git clone. Suppose if you have any repository available in your remote repository that is in GitHub, and I want to clone those repository to a new directory, new location, or to a new computer, we can use git clone. I will try to show you by cloning the git repo to another location. Let's see. Let's do. Okay. Its status is an empty directory. I'm going to clone our git test, which I just created this one. You can go up here, copy this, and then come here, git clone, just copy the uh, command from that GitHub repository. Uh, Now it will that found that particular directory into this local location. If we see ls, we can see git test is already there. cd git test plus fnla. You can see that dot git directory is present. That means it's already there. This is the main directory. Okay, this is what about this git clone command. Let's see some other commands. Usually, when we work with any enterprise or any other team, we will not be working with the main branch. There will be multiple branches will be there. Usually, we'll work with some feature branch. We'll be creating a feature branch from the development branch. We'll be pulling the data from the development branch. Let's create a few other branch. It's git branch. Either we can use switch command or we can use checkout command to create a new branch. Let's see both of them. Let's git checkout hyphen b development to create a development branch. Git status, nothing is there. And git status, nothing is there. Then if you want to merge the code from one branch to this branch, all the changes are there in the main branch, and development branch, if you see something, nothing will be there. And if you want to merge the code from the previous branch to this one, we can use git merge. Let's see the command will work or not. Git merge. Let's see. Git merge. Sorry, up to date. Git merge. Is already up to date, so it's not allowing to merge any code from the previous branch. So these are the basic commands which you use to manage using this Git and GitHub. So thanks for watching this video. Have a great day. Bye.